In this video, we are going to talk about Mars in the nakshatra of Shravan in your horoscope, Padas, symbolism, and more. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Pramanik Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic astrology. Mars in the nakshatra of Shravan. But before that, if you want to learn Vedic astrology step by step, watch my 3 hours free workshop. Link is in the description, but make sure you have 3 hours spare because you won't get the replays or recordings. Okay, now link is in the description. That will help you to get started into Vedic astrology and learn Vedic astrology step by step and even start making predictions for yourself. Mars in the nakshatra of Shravan. What is Mars? Mars is your strength. Mars represents your courage, competitive spirit, blood, siblings, land, and all that is good for you. Okay, the word Mangal literally means good, and Mars also shows the courage. Mars represents your strength to strive to achieve your goal. Okay, this is the base signification of Mars, and depending upon the lordship of the Mars, it plays out in a different way. Let's say you have ascendant in Mars, then this strength comes out through your personality. Let's say you have Mars is ruling your 10th house, then it comes out through the career and so on. But the basic signification remains the same, that is strength, courage, competitive spirit, and aggression, passion. All these things can be seen with Mars. Let's talk about the Shravan Nakshatra. The literal meaning of the word Shravan is to listen. The Shravan Nakshatra ranges from 10th degree of the Capricorn sign to the 23 degrees 20 minutes of the Capricorn sign. It has 4 padas. First pada is Aries, second is Taurus, third is Gemini, and fourth is Cancer. Mars in Shravan Nakshatra. So, Shravan Nakshatra, the deity associated with the Shravan Nakshatra is Vishnu. There are very few nakshatras with the Trinity as their base deity. For example, Rohini Nakshatra has Brahma, then Ardra has Rudra, the Shiva, and Shravana has the Vishnu as a deity. These are the Trinity. So, I don't need to tell you about Vishnu, but those who are new to Vedic astrology or new to this Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, Vishnu is the preserver who helps in managing this universe day-to-day life. Okay, Vishnu is all about preserving the goodness. So no matter what happens, all the suras or the devas will go to Vishnu to ask for help to save them from asuras. Okay, now this is the base deity of the Shravana. Another thing about the Shravana, the symbolism associated with the Shravana Nakshatra is the ear and the 3 steps. Okay, there is a story of Mahabali, which is the grandson of Prahlad, and Vaman, the dwarf Brahmin reincarnation of Lord Vishnu, which is called as Vaman Avatar. The story is interesting. I have already covered that into the Shravan Nakshatra video. You should go and check out that. This story has all the significations, all the things you should know about the Shravan Nakshatra, which is represented by Shravan Nakshatra. What are those? The literal meaning of the word Shravana is to listen. And in this story, the Maharaja Bali did not listen to his guru, Shukracharya, who knew the dwarf Brahmin is Lord Vishnu and is asking for 3 steps of land to keep his feet. And he was alerting Mahabali not to accept or not to promise him to give him that 3 steps. Okay, So the listening becomes very important part of this nakshatra. And it comes out in many different ways. Okay, listening is important. Another thing about this is travel. Lord Vishnu covered the entire space, like earth, sky, pataloka, in just 2 steps. So this nakshatra is expansive nakshatra. This nakshatra is all about expansion. This nakshatra likes to travel. This nakshatra is also associated with the sky. This nakshatra is associated with things which are in the sky, in other lokas, which is pretty much the extension of what the travel is. This travel is to other lokas. So the people with the Shravan Nakshatra, they have interest into the stars. They have interest into astrology. They have interest into astrophysics or anything which is astro. Shravan Nakshatra loves to learn new things. They are curious about life. They want to know everything. Okay. And on the downside, this nakshatra might get distracted in their life from their purpose if they don't have a clear plan. The Shravan Nakshatra people need to have a clear plan about what they are going to do in life, how they are going to do it, steps to do it, and then only they can focus and concentrate on reaching out or working out on their goals, reach out to their goals and so on. Otherwise, their energy just goes nowhere. What happens when Mars comes into this nakshatra? The planet of energy and passion and strength comes into the nakshatra, which is all about listening. So these people have a hard time listening to other people. When you have Mars in Shravan Nakshatra, these people are not ready to listen to other people. Why? Because Mars is a go-getter. Mars likes to go out aggressively and reach out to the things which he wants in life. He doesn't like to wait like a Venus. He is an aggressive go-getter. But in Shravan Nakshatra, it becomes more like a listener. Another thing about Mars in Shravan Nakshatra is these people may not be able to do things which they say, and which is also very uncomfortable for this Mars. Mars likes to do things. Mars is real. Mars doesn't believe in talking about motivation. Mars likes to live full of life. Mars likes to live up to that liveliness rather than just talking about it. Okay, so he doesn't believe in listening. He believes in doing things. That's what Mars is. Okay. Another thing about Mars in Shravan Nakshatra is these people have some karma around doing things for free. Okay, just like in the story of Mahabali. Mahabali was ready to give away his land. What is land? Land is nothing but Mars. Okay, the Mahabali was ready to give away his land to a dwarf Brahmin just because he asked for that. So when Mars comes into the Shravan Nakshatra, these people have the karma or have the, I would say, threat to themselves, or they have this downside to their personality wherein they would willingly give away their most valuable things in life. So they have to guard against not giving away the precious things they hold in their life, be it land or be it any kind of a service they have. Mars is the planet which is all about the modern technological advancements. Along with Rahu, Mars is also technical. Mars represents all the machinery which is nothing but machines which help our life better. So when Mars comes into the Shravan Nakshatra, these people are willing to give away that for free. Another thing about Mars in Shravan Nakshatra is association with the Trinity. This Trinity is not always about Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, but it can also means, anything with respect to three. Maybe traveling to three countries, maybe having three different professions. You have to see how this is playing out in this person's life, each person's life, but there would be a signification and importance to number three in their life, the Trinity. And when Mars comes in here, it's always about doing things. So we can say that these people have three different professions, or they like to travel to three different places, or they might have traveled to three countries, and so on. Okay, this is Mars in Shravan Nakshatra. Shravan Nakshatra has 4 padas. The first pada of this nakshatra goes into Aries Navamsha. Mars in the sign of Capricorn is getting exalted and is coming into the nakshatra which is Aries, which is ruled by Mars himself. So Mars feels comfortable into this pada. Mars likes to explore. The exploration quality of Mars can be seen into this pada. This is the pada which is all about exploring things, because Aries is curious about life, wants to know about life, wants to know everything about life, and now he has the energy of Mars into this pada. So Mars is getting exalted into Capricorn and is in its own pada. So Mars loves in here. The second pada of this nakshatra is a Pushkar Navamsha pada. This pada goes into the sign of Taurus. So Mars into the fixed sign of Taurus brings in more stability. These people stand for their values. These people, now all this is happening into the sign of exaltation of Capricorn. So they have the strength. Now they are going into the nakshatra which is about expansion, and now it is going into the pada which is about the fixed nature. So this gives a strength and a base to otherwise wavering energy of Mars in the nakshatra of Shravana. Okay, the third pada of this nakshatra goes into the Gemini. The Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is not friendly with Mars. Mars is not comfortable with ever-changing nature of Gemini. He likes to have an earthy background, earthy ground, like Capricorn, where he gets exalted, is also an earth element sign, and like Taurus or like Leo, he loves to be into the fixed signs, but he is not comfortable with dual signs like 3, 6, 12 and 9. They are not comfortable with that. So when Mars comes into the exaltation into the sign of Capricorn and gets into the third pada of this, he feels the lack of stability in whatever he does. He is, at the same time, he becomes more technical, but more than this intellectual thing, he is more concerned about the stability, which is lacking into this pada. So what it shows is, when Mars comes into this pada, these people are more working towards their stability. So their energy is spent on being stable. All their energy is being spent on being stable into whatever they do. Okay, especially after coming from the fixed sign like Taurus, it becomes even more evident that they are looking for that stability even in this pada. The fourth pada of this nakshatra goes into the sign of Cancer. In this pada, Mars becomes weak. Why? The sign of Capricorn is the exaltation sign, and the sign of Cancer is the sign of the debilitation for Mars. Now here Mars becomes emotional, which is not the nature of the Mars. Mars doesn't like to play with emotion. Mars likes to be ruthless. and a go-getter who just doesn't care about what he feels and what are his emotions are. He just wants to achieve things, that's it. And when it comes into the nakshatra, when it comes into the fourth pada, into the sign of like into the Cancer pada, what happens is they speak about doing things, but they are not able to follow it. Like they will talk about doing certain things in life, but they are not able to do that because of the emotional nature of the Cancer, which doesn't suit the ruthless nature of the Mars. So that's why he loves to be exactly opposite to the Cancer, which is Capricorn, where he feels at home. Even though that Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is enemy to Mars, he loves to be into this pada of he loves to be into the sign of Capricorn, which is earthy element, which is about work, which is about doing things. He loves it there. So yes, this was Cancer into the nakshatra of Shravana, as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to learn Vedic astrology, watch out for these two videos on your screen. And if you want to learn Vedic astrology, join my 33 days Vedic astrology bootcamp, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibration. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste. See you in the next video.